Hey, Larry Sharpe here, free to invest yet again with the talented Boomer Shannon, the man who is an awesome libertarian strategist who has had great wins and great successes and does all kind of cool things, but sadly isn't as smart or as good looking as I am. However, he is still amazing even though. How you doing?
I don't even know what to say about that.
I know, that was the point. I was trying to make you speechless,
He's trying to throw me off. Okay,
I love it.
Right,
that was the whole point,
right.
yes.
Well, I will concede that you are more handsome than I am.
Oh, there we go, see?
But at the end of the day, I've got a win under my belt.
That's true, you have a W, I don't. That's good point. I stand corrected. Very true, yes.
Well, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about a little bit. Is that,
sure.
I think that you and I have a difference in approach for electoral success for libertarians.
Okay.
I'm really interested in trying to kind of build the bench, as it were.
Sure.
Right, I want to see people volunteering for planning commissions,
yes,
and reaching out and getting elected as dog catcher and all these lesser offices.
Right.
And then you can move up into being on city council and moving to mayor, and much like Jeff Hewitt, going from mayor of a small town of 8,500 people.
I agree. I mean,
he's
Jeff
now
is
supervisor. He's now supervisor to 2.5 million people.
Yes.
And a huge libertarian electoral win.
I cannot in any way, shape, or form deny any of that. Jeff Hewitt's a rock star, and his path is awesome.
Yeah.
My piece I bring up often, though, is while Jeff Hewitt's awesome, Jeff Hewitt doesn't have the same pull or same influence outside the party or his area, right? Even though Gary Johnson didn't do as well, right?
Sure.
Particularly electorally, I mean, obviously he didn't. People still know him, right? Even though I lost my election, right? But in New York State, I'm the face of the Libertarian Party right now, right? In my entire state.
The very handsome face.
The very handsome face, yes, exactly, yes. Of a Libertarian Party, right? The reason why you see me very often focus on the top of the ticket is because I do recognize you're correct. The odds of victory are lower. That's true. Yeah. But the odds of press are a whole lot higher. Yeah. And if we have the right people at the top of the ticket, the press they get can trickle down to the bottom of the ticket. And if you've been watching, you see what I'm doing now. Now that I have more name recognition in New York State, I'm now the guy going out and raising money for the bottom of the ticket now.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I'm raising money for the city council. I'm raising money for the local person running the Congress. I'm raising money for the down ticket now, the down line. But I can only do that because I got the press at the top of the ticket. So I think both are valuable, but I think if you just do down ticket, what happens is, again, if you're in the libertarian world, you love Jeff Hewitt. But if you're in New York State, you'd have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
Right? But people in California do know who I am.
Yeah.
Right? In fact, people ask me to go out there and raise money for them. I raised money for the California Party. You saw me do it. You were there.
Yep.
I took money out of your pocket that night.
I've taken money out of his pocket too.
Also true. Yes. Also true. Yes.
Consensually.
Yeah. Yes.
Consensually.
That's correct.
It was in a fundraiser.
It
just
was.
So we're clear.
Absolutely.
No theft.
That's
no
correct.
Theft here.
No theft. There was consent. But yes. But that's exactly right. Yes. So I think that's my reason for focusing on top of the ticket for that reason.
And when you say it like that, because you are a very, I do a lot of fundraising for the party as well. But you're a very talented fundraiser. I mean, I've seen you work a room more times than I care to admit. We go to a lot of these things.
Yes. That's exactly right. Yes. Yes. Maybe too many sometimes.
But so when you put it like that, you know what I mean. I can understand. To beat Cuomo in New York, you're going to have to raise $30 million at least, right? I mean, I know that he spent even more than that. I believe
he had 12 in his pocket.
12 in his pocket.
Yes, when it was over, even still.
When it was over.
Yes.
So he spent
he
money and had 12
so much. He had 12 left. That's how much money he had. He had 12 remaining. Wow. Yes.
So maybe 30 million is just conservative then.
Exactly. Yes.
But but if you're using it to help support other candidates in those down because fundraising is the hardest thing. When I meet with a candidate and they say, hey, look, I really want to run for local office. What do I do? I say, well, the first thing you got to do is raise some money.
Yep.
And it's hard for them because most people don't go out and ask for money. Hey, look, I've got this imaginary thing that I'm running for. This office that I may not win. Hey, Larry, can I have $5,000?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's really hard for them to be able to get over that hump. Now, there are really generous donors in the party. There are really generous donors in our area that have been able to support us.
Sure.
But it's incredibly difficult, even for a candidate who has a lot of skills and a lot of ego, right, to be able to go up and do those things. It's difficult. So if you're going to be kind of, dying on that sword, as it were, and going out and fundraising for them, I think that's a really, really good use of your time.
Well, there's another thing, though, that I think I get why you would say, what you would say, because our party or our movement culture is not that. Our culture is, I'm running top of the ticket because I think I'm awesome and I'm going to go out and win, and when I lose, I simply quit and walk away.
Yeah.
it's rare that the guy at the top of the ticket then after the loss goes, okay, now how can I help? And I'm trying to be that example for others to follow.
I thought you were going to be that.
Did you?
I was wrong.
There we go, see?
Hence yes. I'm standing here.
Yes,
right?
There we go.
So
yes.
I wanted to make sure that I want to make sure that you're supported in the future. Obviously, the Sharpe Way is going to be a fantastic radio show. I'm really happy to be here today.
Yep.
And I wanted to go ahead and show my support by putting on the swag here.
Ah, there we go. See?
I'm going to put on the swag. You got these really cool
the
Sharpe Way shirts. You guys can support Larry Sharpe on Patreon.
Yes, you can.
Throw this on really quick here.
Patreon.com/SharpeWay. $9, $48, $95, $40 to get a shirt.
There you go. And
get a shirt.
The first show is on the 24th of July.
24th is out. We're hoping to start 24th.
It's the day before my birthday, so it'll be a great birthday gift for me.
It's your birthday gift. Absolutely.
I appreciate that,
Thank
Larry.
You, my friend.
Always good, brother.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.